So you did it. You pushed through the fear and followed the process from our last video. You captured a moment. You have the draft, the initial demo of a song, and you love it. That spark of inspiration, that raw, authentic emotion. It's right here and it's recorded. It's alive. You can hear it. But there's a little voice telling you that this song, it's not finished yet. It knows there is a deeper expression that wants to be supported by a clearer structure, or where the lyrics could be better emphasized and supported by the melody. And that's when you hit another wall. Every time you try to change something, it feels wrong. It feels like you're betraying the original moment. If you're experiencing this moment, you stumbled onto one of the most difficult places for a songwriter, being stuck in the rewrite process, unable to kill your darlings. Today, we're going to talk about why this happens and walk through a gentle, mindful process to release the emotional attachment you have to this initial demo, so you can finally let the song rest and settle into its fullest potential. For those of us who came from a rigid, technically classical background, the first authentic draft feels like a miracle. It's proof. It's the evidence that we can create something from the heart. And it's tied to that breakthrough wrapped in a protective layer of emotions now, as this song isn't just a song anymore. It's a symbol of our creativity, of our freedom. So when it comes time to rewrite, we're not just changing a melody, we're threatening the memory of that moment. When this happens, our nervous system turns on and our creativity shuts down, because it seems like we're saying that precious moment wasn't good enough. I got stuck here on every song I wrote for my first album, and I even knew exactly how to improve each song. Like, this song needs a new chorus, this song needs a more stable AABA structure, this one needs a new place and a new chord progression. But I was attached to the little imperfections on the recording, the way my voice cracked, the way the melody sounded. This recording for me was the complete feeling I experienced at the time, a full expression right down to the unique signature of the emotion on my voice. And with the deadline for the album fast approaching, I needed to address the emotional block before I could fix the song technically. I needed to release the energy on those tracks. Okay, so if you're stuck on a song in the rewrite process, I invite you to try this. It's not about forcing a rewrite, it's about creating the emotional space for one to happen naturally. This is the most important step you need to give your original draft, the initial demo, a stage to be fully seen and heard. Find a private space, your car, your studio, a time when no one's home. Open a new video or voice memo on your phone, hit record. Now, either just emotionally dump and overshare about the story behind everything of the song, why it's so important to you, what led up to it, what feelings you have about it now. You can even play the demo recording a few times and notice all the details, explain the choices you made and what you love about it. I remember when I wrote this line for my first song, It's Wonderful to Wander.
It's wonderful to wander, full of wonder. It's wonderful to explore myself a little bit more.
So fantastic. Or when I wrote this part, where it shares the melody and the words that got me through months of pain and desperation after my breakup. And without it, I would have reverted back to my old, emotionally suppressed ways. And it's so very important to me and to my story.
Even if it takes 1,000 tears and a broken heart or two, my heart will remain open as I explore myself a little bit more.
Or for my second song, The Sands of Time, the voice. Ooh, my voice sounded so good that day.
That intimacy, that breath that reminds me that I'm alive, as I settle deeply into the moment.
And I remember this happening right after a storytelling seminar and meditation I had on a hill overlooking the busy city, all the aspen trees, the rising sun. Beautiful moment. Also, feel free during this emotional release to explain everything to your heart's content, whether it's short and sweet or super in depth, where you explain every choice, every feeling, every single second captured by that recording. And if it ever starts to feel too much, or you start pulling away and feel like it's awkward and silly, take a moment to breathe. Maybe put your phone down, take a moment to go for a walk, return later. Remember, this is a process of honoring the energy you captured. And if this energy needs more time to emerge naturally, honor the process. We want to release the emotions with the respect they deserve. In this process, I did a 10-minute video where I overshared way too much, and that's okay. I made it for myself. And that was the key that unlocked the next step in my creative process. After you have completed this process, take a deep breath. And in the way that feels right to you, say, thank you. Thank it for being the vessel for that initial emotional breakthrough. Thank it for being beautiful. Thank it for helping you through a fight you had with your partner. Thank it for having a conversation with you around a really deep, unmet need. Thank it for getting you this far. And then, gently, let it know it can rest now. It's done its job well. Thank you. You are releasing it from the responsibility of being the final version. The act of gratitude releases the initial spark from the finished work of art. Now, just don't go quickly find your old project files and start deleting things. That's destructive and not very nice. Instead, create a brand new empty project file with a title like It's Wonderful to Wander version 2 or The Sands of Time, an extension. Now, the invitation here is to only bring the most essential parts into the space. Ask yourself, what is the one part I can't live without? Or what melody do I love singing? And just like in the first video of this series, where we mindfully used improvisation to find the core of a song, we are again looking for the core, but with a fresh perspective in a new moment. Then begin to transfer these over to the new project file and begin recording and adding new parts to the song, remembering that you're not destroying the old version, but you're building a new home that only contains the most favorite, supportive, inspirational parts. This physical act of starting fresh is incredibly refreshing. You will be amazed by the new melodies and ideas that suddenly have room to breathe as the underlying emotions have been addressed. This entire process is what allowed me to create my first album, from a silo to a symphony. And I hope this process will help you finish yours. And I can't wait to hear it. So, to recap how to navigate the rewrite process and kill your darlings, your favorite songs, mindfully. 1. Release the energy on the initial recorded demo or drafts of the song. Do this in a way that feels authentic to you. For me, I recorded myself telling the detailed story of the song's origin, the moment and life lessons I captured. 2. Practice mindful gratitude. Thank the demo and release it. Let it rest. It's done a good job. 3. Create a blank slate, start a new project, and only bring the parts you love and can't live without into it. Remembering your first draft is a bridge. It's the beautiful, necessary structure that gets you from an abstract feeling to a tangible product that you can reference. But a bridge isn't the destination. If you're stuck here right now, be kind to yourself. Try this process and let me know in the comments below how it goes. And if you feel called to share, what is one of your darlings, one of your precious songs that you have been having trouble letting go of right now? If this was helpful, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video in this series about songwriting mindfully for trained musicians. This video series is about learning how to more deeply and clearly express ourselves. Stay present with all the ups and downs that come along with this process. It's a journey. Thank you for watching and keep expressing yourself.